So what I regard as the social body is our natural inherent need as a relational beings to belong, and that need and longing and want to belong is connected to our survival mechanism, meaning it's in our nervous system. Because of that function in us, or that part of our biology, or will be naturally evoked in these practices, are such emotions as shame, awkwardness, or cringe, perhaps, this general sense of uncomfortability, so, in the body, nervousness, anxiety, or perhaps fear. Part of the social body is that we're initially not aware of all of this. So initially, it might show only as tension, stiffness. Maybe we would describe it as shyness, or in reality, it might show up as freeze, becoming still, mind blanking, or people pleasing, fawning. Recognize we have some emotion here actually, but instead we smile even though we don't want to.
And the way I see it is how we see it in society, in cultures, and subcultures, countries. This could also take form in hostility or very rigid rules and norms. And this is a very safe and beautiful way of practicing that awareness, I would say, in a group.
And how that can look like by an example is that perhaps you say something that trigger me, and that trigger might evoke anger in my body. And the case might be that I'm not ready to be angry in a relational space. All my defenses says that that's too dangerous. I will be excluded. I'll be wrong, bad, evil. That it's not fitting in this space, that we're supposed to be a certain way. If I can feel my anger, and my nervous system, my survival mechanism is going to activate and shut that down, what I'll see through my awareness might be some sense of deficiency. I might have a response such as freezing, and the thoughts, you're not safe, I can't trust you. When in reality I'm not trusting myself or feeling that I'm safe. And since it's a form of disconnect, I might look at you and claim I'm not feeling connected to you, and believe that that's your blame, your responsibility.
So what would be your first and most simple advice if to be aware of that, to yank out of that?
To start owning and naming whatever you're currently able to connect to in your experience, even though you don't yet know what that is. So in my case, it might actually start with that not feeling trust or disconnection, but with the awareness that this is my experience entirely.
And from there, where do you go from there?
I remain connected to my felt sense. As now, looking at you, part of my attention is with energy in my chest and in my belly. As I mentioned that, I notice energy in my neck and shoulders. And that becomes the exploration. I'm in the field of unknowing, but I name what I'm currently aware of.
This, what you're describing now, is what you call frozen fear. This was a term that I was not familiar with, and I I'm still discovering and exploring what it means, but I so remember in the beginning when we met, you always started with, I feel a sensation, or I feel a density in my chest, and I was like, okay, I feel this emotion and da 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 da, but now I'm also starting to feel this, and that is something separate, that is something different. This is something that I don't understand, but I notice it's there, and that's how far I can go. I can't in my mind understand it. I just have to be patient, which is not a strong side in me. I just have to be patient and see how it evolves. And from there are so many keys that will unlock hidden rooms in me that I didn't know existed. This is gold. This is gold.
Next time.